लगा दीजिए और उसको दिमाग फिक्स कर दीजिए। ये बार बार मेरे को दिक्कत करता है। चल
नहीं भर रहे हैं, क्या कर रहे हैं? नहीं भर रहे हो। मैंने कितने बार किया है? 20-25 कॉल कर दिए मैंने।
Quite good number of students and faculty. They will be present and they will definitely be filing.
लेके निपटा रहा था, क्या करूं? लेकिन मुझको एक
Fine, sir, fine.
लगी सर।
I will be there with you and with the opponent. Happy to
बाद में बहुत
give some inputs.
ये लड़के सर यही तो सर आपने बोला था 5
सौरभ नाइक
मैंने
सर
थोड़ी बोला था प्रिंसिपल से बात की। एचओडी ने बात की थी, एचओडी चले गए, सत्ता बदल गई।
अब जी बाकी लोगों को म्यूट कर दीजिए
नाइक सर प्लीज म्यूट
सत्ता बदल गई, खत्म।
सौरभ नाइक सर प्लीज म्यूट सर आई थिंक वी कैन स्टार्ट सर पालीवाल सर कैन वी स्टार्ट सर
Yeah, I do hope if everything is in the ready mode, I think it should go ahead.
yes sir only 50 students joined so I think it will join slowly
No problem, they can join on. Right?
yes
As the session move forward, they can join on.
okay so should I start sir
Yeah, please.
yes sir so very good morning to all of you respected honorable chairman Raisoni group of institution Sri Sunil Raisoni sir honorable executive director Raisoni group of institution Sri Pritam Raisoni sir Dr. Ankur Saxena sir today's speaker is the director IICT Indus University Ahmedabad director GH Raisoni Institute of Business Management Jalgaon Dr. Preeti Agarwal madam deputy director and IIC president Dr. KK Paliwal sir all heads and deans and my dear student participants on behalf of Institute Innovation Council, I welcome you all to attend second session of AICT or Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell sponsored Impact Lecture Series. Today there will be 2 lectures. First lecture by Dr. Ankur Saxena sir, is the director IICT Indus University Ahmedabad and sir lecture is on patent drafting for beginners at 10 a.m. And second lecture will be given by Dr. Rajkumar Singh sir. He is the Dean R&D School of Management Studies Varanasi. And sir lecture is on design thinking and innovation management. After each lecture, there will be feedback session and e-certificates will be issued to all participants who will attend both sessions. So we hope that all participants will enjoy and get knowledge about patent drafting and innovation and it will help all students to think in creative manner and to explore skills in drafting patent and publishing patent also. So now I request IIC President Dr. KK Paliwal sir to address sir.
Thank you, Saurabh sir. And firstly, I would like to welcome each and everyone for this session. And I'm really, first of all, like to express my gratitude to our Honorable Chairman Sir, Sri Sunil Rai Soniji, and our Executive Director Sir, Sri Pritam Rai Soniji, for providing us this platform wherein we are going to have this 2 sessions today. That is under this IIC GHR, which is organizing this Impact Lecture Series, and with the financial support of Ministry of Education Innovation Council. So today we are going to have this 2 sessions. Expert first session will be taken by Dr. Saxena, who is Director IICT Indus University Ahmedabad. And very interesting topic that is role and importance of IPR and patent filing in academics. So it will be beneficial for the persons in academics, only students, faculty, staff, wherein they will be enlightened by the expert talk of Dr. Ankur Saxena. And the second session will be delivered by Professor Rajkumar Singh Gautam ji. Again, a very interesting topic, that is design thinking and innovation management. So, with this, I welcome Dr. Ankur Saxena, who is Director ICT Indus University, for his expert talk. on this important topic, that is role and importance of IPR and patent filing in academics. Thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation, and I'm quite hopeful that your expert talk will be a great insight here for all the students, faculty present, and all the participants. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
So
sir.
thank you so much, sir, for giving me a chance again to speak something regarding
Thank you, sir, and we welcome you.
yeah, it's a pleasure to again be in front of the students and the faculty members there, and also I'm delighted that I have again got a chance to have an interaction with you also, and thankful to Saurabh ji also. He was very keen to put me in for this second session because I think he has changed the date also, something to accommodate me for today's session. I'm so happy that yes, I'm building a very good relationship. And previously, I was knowing only Paliwal Sahab and Saurabh ji in your college, but gradually I'm building a relationship with your management also, and then your students, faculty members. So it's a good association between Indus University here in Ahmedabad and to your college in Chelgaon. So it's a pleasure. It's a very important thing to have some patent to be filed by the, as I have told, I have said in the previous session also. Patent filing is as important as you are publishing the research papers. This is for the faculty members. But if I talk about students, it is equally important for the students nowadays. Why? I think I have never covered this. I have never covered this thing to any of the presentation of mine, which I have given to different colleges in India. So, but I today thought of this that I should convey one or two lines for all my loving students right there who are attending my session. Students, please listen and try to understand that if you do some innovation, okay, and if you are lucky enough that you can get some grant from any of the council or any of the authorities to help you out to make any innovation, that is very good, very nice. It is going to be something, some colors in your resume, in your biodata, which will be helpful and you pass out. But try to understand, if you are going to innovate something new, why don't, my question is this, why don't you try your hands to get it patented? See, a small innovation, but if it is novel, if it is good, if it is different, if it is unique, so that can be go for patent filing, and you can get a grant also. Patent has two parts. Patent published, first is the publication. Your patent will get published. But if you try your hands and follow the guidelines and fulfill all the requirements, you will get your patent granted also. You don't know, if you get the patent granted, you can claim it for the different government agencies to get a more fund and to establish some useful products or useful things for the society, which society will use it, and you will get some benefit out of it for 20 years. As I said in the previous session also, 20 years is the time period in which you and along with your what you call inventors, which are with you in that invention, in that patent, can enjoy the fruitfulness of those things for 20 years. After 20 years, it will come on the public domain. Government has a right to publish it on a public server. It will get public. So then you can do nothing, or you can't go legal also. You cannot file a case to anybody because it's a right. It is mentioned there. After 20 years, government has a right, the patent office has a right to put your patent on a public server. But for 20 years, every year you have to do a renewal sort of thing. You have to do it. So my today presentation is okay as far as Saurabh is concerned. Saurabh said that today, sir, please focus on the actual drafting of a patent. Yes, I will do it, and I will keep the words of Saurabh that I have to focus on that. But before that, if somebody of you have joined this session and missed the first session, I will just take a 5 or 10 minutes to refresh what has been covered in the first session. I will not repeat the whole contents, but yes, those 5 or 6 steps which are very important for a person to know, to understand, to what are those 5 steps, 6 steps to follow, and then only he or she can file a patent by using different forms, government forms. If you go to the IPR website, you will get different forms like for filling the address and the phone numbers or your details and the details of your other inventors. Every patent has 5, 6, 8 like this numbers of inventors. But yes, what you can file your invention alone also. But if you're a student, I know that when you file a patent, you have to mention and have to take the consideration of your mentor also. So in that patent of yours, बच्चों, आपका नाम भी रहेगा and your faculty name will be also there because he's a mentor. He or she is a mentor. So like this, but when you grow and flourish in future, you can also do the patent alone also. There are so many patents which are filed alone. Single person is the whole what you call ownership of that patent. So with this, I will try to just go on to have this what do you call presentation in front of you. While the screen is not, yeah. So this is the all about which I have said. I'm sorry because of time. I'm going to the main crucial parts, which is called as steps for applications of patent. As I have said, that you can choose to apply patent by yourself, apply your patent, write a patent by yourself, or you can take a help of any registered agent also. But today my session is focusing that you must write your patent by yourself. Do it first time, do it second time. After 1 or 2 patents, you will become a master of a patent. Like me, also you can also presenting this some kind of sessions to somebody else. Why I'm saying this? Because you will become the master of writing a patent and filing a patent on a patent office. Okay, so try to write first patent by yourself or try to write second patent by yourself. Take help in the first patent by some registered agents. They can help you in drafting and all those things. But always try one thing, always do one thing. How they are doing and what they have mentioned, how they have mentioned. If you see them closely, if you watch it closely, I am sure the second patent you will write by yourself, like me. Okay, let's see what is what actually includes all these things. Government fees for forms. Yes, different forms have different fees, and there are multiple forms one has to fill when he or she is applying for a patent. Because one is for early publication, the second one is for putting the addresses and the phone numbers, email ID, your post designation, and the third one is for drawing. Fourth one is for something, like this. So many forms are there. If you see, and you have to pay a fees also, which is rupees 1,600 rupees to the government to apply for them. As I think I have covered this in the first session also, that previously what happens when somebody wants to file a patent by his or her university or college, then the fees cost something around 4,000 rupees. But just recently, very recently, the IPR office and the IPR body has taken this into consideration, and now they have made this uniform. If somebody individually is filing, then to the fees is 1,600 rupees. If some patent is coming from university or from some college, then to the fees is 1,600 rupees. Okay, then the steps actually, just brushing off for 5 minutes, steps for filing application. I request all of you, please mute your mic so that I can speak, because in between I am hearing so many voices. So I am not able to concentrate on my presentation. I request all the listeners there, please mute your audio. Thank you so much. Okay, the steps for the application of patents. Number one is the invention disclosure. Means if you have something, some contents, don't disclose it in a way to some third party. There is a provision if you are taking the help of the agent also. Then two also is don't believe in the agent, because agent is also a third party. So what is, there is an NDA form, non-disclosure agreement. See here, what is non-disclosure agreement? This is a document which you sign and that registered agent will sign, so that you also and he also will never share content to anybody else outside your domain. Okay. Then the second thing, if you have shared your listing document by filing a NDA agreement, by fulfilling the requirement of NDA agreement with that patent agent, then the patent agent will try to search your work in a open domain. Today you are going to know some of the tools, some of the websites where you can search also by yourself. But what happens, patent agents have a strong softwares which are very costly. They use it for searching. Now what is searching? Searching means you are saying that this toy or this product is made by me, is unique. Okay, then your work will be actually searched with the prior arts. What is the meaning of prior arts? Prior art means, is there any traces? Traces what that means? Is there any way out? Is there any future past work which is getting related to your work? Means already that work or some part of that work has been done in the past. That is called traces. So they will search the traces, when and where and in which year, from which country, from which person or persons has actually done the same thing which you are claiming that your work is unique. It is dependent upon the percentage, actually, how many percentage is getting paid. And the patent agent will inform you that no, please don't go for this patent. You won't get any outcomes out of that, because it is being matching with some past work. That it is not unique. The definition of the patent says that your work should be novel. What means very different and also unique. Unique means it should not match with any of the same work done in the past by some other scientist or some other inventor. Okay, so this is the traces which the patent agent will search by using those software, and he will also submit you the report also with yes or no. Not only yes or no, but also he or she will advise you also what changes you have to make for moving further. If there is some possibility, he or she, the agents, will definitely guide you. Then second one is the decision. After getting the report from the patent agent, you have to decide. You and your colleagues, your partners in that patent have to decide whether you are going to file this patent or not. The patent agent will wait for a signal from your side. If the decision is yes, then what will happen next? Then they have been doing drafting. Today's session is focused on this drafting part. Actually, I will show you some examples also. Again, requested by Saurabh Gupta ji that sir, you can show some of the drafting examples also. So I have tried my level best. I think I have got it. So if it is there, I will try to show it also. And I will tell you also, if you want to see more and more drawings and documents and drafting, you can just get a patent number of anybody. Like I have 3 patents, Indian patents, 2 Australian patents, and 1 German patent is in progress. You can only take a patent number from me or any other person. Just go to the website. I'm declining you, Piyush Patel. I will try to talk to you later on. Some message has been, some request has been come from Piyush Patel. I don't know whether he's a professor there or a student, I don't know, but I will talk to you later in question and answer session. Okay, thank you, Piyush. Then what happens? Actually, when you choose for drafting, you can go to the IPR website, which I have told you in the first session, or government website. Don't line up with any of the other website. Also, I will also try to quote here a message to all the faculty members there and students. See what happened, the students, that when you go to the Google and simple write, if you write simple how to do a patent or what is patent, Indian patent like this, and press enter. Please note it down that when you see the links of Google, जो भी आपको दिखाता है Google, there are so many links, so many references there. Okay, try to see the left hand side corner. There will be a black box in which it is written as AD means advertisement or sponsored. Those, do not open those links. Why? Because if you open those links, they are patent agents which are around the globe, everywhere. So many offices, so many people are involved in this. I think I have told you that day also that as far as me, I am concerned, like me, there are very few professors which are working in different universities are actually taking this, what I can say, taking this pain or I can say a step forward to give these kind of sessions which you are actually attending today to the different faculty members around the globe and to the students. Why? Because previously there was nobody from the academic side who are actually trying to share some knowledge to their colleagues or to the faculty members which are working there in different colleges. That time only the patent agents or the persons who have offices or involved attorneys or involved in this kind of work used to take sessions by going through different colleges when there was no COVID actually. So that time they are involved and they are sharing this kind of knowledge to every colleges and universities. So, but what I have done actually, I have done something in this 2 years time, which is a COVID time. I have utilized my time to learn something about patent, and then I have tried my hand to file patents, some Indian patents and some international patent also. So that is how I learned. When I learned and when I have gone through one or two patents, that time. Bhavesh, please mute your audio if possible. Thank you. So then I decided to share this simple words, all these things to the faculty and the students like this. So what happens when you go and land up to the Google link, those links add. If you click that, they will take your email ID. They will ask you to fill a form. In that form, they will take your name, your email ID, and phone number. Please mind it. From that onwards, you will spoil your life because you will receive n number of calls from different patent companies or offices or agents to give you various type of services and they will charge you. Okay, it is good, but as I said in the session one also, that nowadays I am requesting all the faculty members and students, there are various steps in filing a patent. Okay, so always try to provide the money to those in a step by fashion only. Previously, it was not there. They take the whole huge amount in one go. So now I request everybody that gradually they work, then pay that much amount only. Number one. Number two, if please try to click that link which has a GOV in between, that URL. Please look for GOV. Means a government website. I have shared the link in the session one also. Maybe today also I will show you that slide. So please note it down that URL and land up in that. It is a beautiful site, and you can learn more of things about it. So drafting, I will focus on drafting today. Then this after this step, now comes the step of filing a patent application by filling some of the forms, which the numbers I will show you what are the forms numbers, and then it will go for request for examination. After filing a patent, the request for examination was there. You have to apply for the, again you have to fill a form for request for examination. The patent will be examined and it will get organized. Sometimes some objections came and then you have to remove those objections or answer the questions or have to make some changes in your draft for putting these objections aside. Then comes the last step, that if you are able to remove all objections, or if you are able to accommodate all objections, if you are able to make some changes according to those objections, and again examination will be done. If everything goes well, then your patent will get granted. Granting of patent is very important. Okay, and this is done. If you get the grant, Bhavesh, you want to say something? Bhavesh? Okay. So if you get the grant, you will get it for 20 years. But you have to do the renewal every year. Now, this is the benefits. This is the link which I am talking about, government website, which is in the red color actually. See, you can use this and get some in-depth knowledge also. And these are the offices. Patent offices are 4 in India. One is in Chennai, one is in Mumbai, one is in New Delhi, and fourth one is in Kolkata. So these patent offices, Chennai offices, actually covering some of the states. Like me, I have told you that also. Like me, if I am sitting in Gujarat in this university, I have to file my patent in a Mumbai branch, patent office branch, Mumbai, because it is covering the states of Maharashtra, like yours, Jalgaon. You have to file a patent in a Mumbai office. Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, all these are the states. Any of the states which are not covered in these 3 categories, in these 3 offices, it will go to the head office, which is in Kolkata. Okay. Then filing of patent applications, these are the general procedures, which I already covered. Then these are the forms, Form 1, Form 3, Form 18, Form 19. I think at this point I was in hurry in the session 1 when I have a call of a meeting. So this is the forms which we have to fill. Again, you can see very clearly I have mentioned here, not me, I have taken this slide from that IPR website only, with due reference to that, because if I am using something, some slide or some matter, some contents from anywhere, it's my responsibility to quote it down here from where I have done it. So for my words, I am quoting that. This is I have taken from the IPR website. These are the different forms which I have mentioned. If you see, the 2 columns are there. If you divide this PPT in 2 parts, then you will see on the left hand corner the legal information. Means the left hand portion means Form 1, Form 3, Form 18, Form 26. All these are actually considering as a legal information. And this part, right part, actually covers the specification, technical information. So today's session is actually we are covering the right part of this PPT. Means how you mention the background of the invention, how you summarize your invention very nicely. Means see very carefully here what actually this covers. See, if I talk about background of the invention, जो आपने इन्वेंशन किया है उसका अगर आपको बैकग्राउंड को वहां पे डिस्क्राइब करना है इन योर ड्राफ्ट, तो व्हाट इट एक्चुअली मींस describes the need for invention. Means the background should cover, you can write as many things as you want, but it should cover one thing most important, that is the why it is needed for the society, what actually it is used for in the future, and why it is needed, what requirement is going to fulfill. Correct, students? Then comes the summary of the invention. Summary in that summary, what is summary? It describes how the invention works. Is you have to describe by yourself, because you are the inventor. You have to describe in a very simple fashion that how that innovation is going to work. Second point, someone should be able to duplicate your work. Someone should be able to duplicate your work. Maybe somebody wants to copy your work. Okay, then what will happen? If he or she is allowed to duplicate it, yes, but they have to make some changes. Again, they have to make some novelty in that. They have to make their invention unique. Okay, but they can refer to your work. Okay, but they have to invent something unique. The preferred embodiments means those things are very important. It will cover about your invention, those things. Then you have to cover it with giving some examples to your inventions. Okay. Then the most important thing, the claims. What is claims? You know, आपने कहा this pen belongs to me. Means you are claiming that pen, ये आपका pen है. Like this, in the body of your background of the petition or in the specification of a document, the draft, you are the one who will do claimings. Not one, multiple claimings you can do. What is claiming? You are actually exploring the work that is unique in this is covering this, or alag hai, different, all those. Please make sure that when this patent will go for examination, the most part of your draft is to be considered is the claims. Your claims is counter checked what you are actually claiming, and the examination is done mostly on this part, claims. And the last body is abstract. Hope you all remember this flow. Tell me again. First one, background of the invention. Second one, summary of the invention. Then the claims comes, and the last, abstracts claim. Please keep this flow in your mind. This is again, some of the forms which we have to fill, and these forms fall into some sections and rules which is there written. But yes, if you are first you have to submit a cover letter, then application for the grant you have to fill form 1. If you are submitting a specification in draft, then you have to fill form 2. Statement and writing. Please give me a second, please. Hello. Yeah. जी अगली बार में वो इस साल का फीस कर दिया उन्होंने, जो अभी आएगा 2192 का रिसर्च के है उसमें मैं बात करता हूँ आपके ऑफिस में. हाँ, मैं एक सेशन ले रहा हूँ पेटेंट के ही जलगांव कॉलेज के लिए, तो मैं खत्म करके आपसे आपको कॉल करता हूँ. ठीक है? Yeah, sorry for the interruption. Okay, I'm audible, please. Hello, sir. Charles ji. Hello.
Yes, sir. Audible, sir. Audible.
Okay. So, coming back to the session, then if see what is the meaning of power of autonomy means. See what happens if you are the principal inventor, your name is on the first position, you are the principal inventor, but you have also some members out there, some more persons out there, and you want to share that power of that patent to everybody. Means the what you call अथॉरिटी कह लीजिए आप सबको दे रहे हो मान लीजिए और सभी को बना रहे हैं प्रिंसिपल इन्वेंटर, देन यू हैव टू फाइल अ पावर ऑफ अटॉर्नी टू शेयर द rights to all the members there in the patent. Then comes the what you call declaration of the inventors, okay, form 5, request for examination form 18. I think in the first session I have not covered this as I am doing it today. So this is the most special. Somebody wants to note it down, you can note it down. Or somebody wants to go to the government official, this website, you can go and fill the form. If you feel any difficulty, if you're doing some invention or trying to file a patent, if you're feeling some difficulty, as I what you call promised Paliwal sir and Saurabh Mukherjee, that yes, in the future also any student or any faculty wants to interact with me or needs some help, if they are coming via, if it is through Paliwal sir and Saurabh ji, yes, I will be there always and I will try to help you out so that your institution, your university should get more number of patents if it is by students or by faculty members. Please make it noted down that you will bring laurels for yourself also and for your director, for your principal madam, Preeti ma'am, for ICCL head, and that is Dr. K.K. Paliwal sir, and your chairperson. The whole management will be happy if you file and get through a patent, because somehow you are bringing the laurels for yourself and for the college also. College will use your achievement. There are some numbers, there are some numbers they get when your college is going to file, and for some authorities or some frameworks, they will get good numbers and good ranking from those frameworks actually. So try to do something for your college also if you are working there as a professor or a lecturer or you are a student of that. But make sure for students, I must say that when you go for an interview, when the company will come to your college, make sure you will get an upper hand. Whenever some students say that yes, this is my project or some invention, but as soon as you say that you have filed and bought a patent also, you don't know how better impression you are going to put in the eyes of the interviewer. You don't understand. It's amazing. It's amazing. So try to bring some colors and laurels for yourself and for your college also. And then see, this is the diagram for how to steps in a coming to the parts of a patent specification, and from there on, this onwards, I'm going to start, which actually the session is for, and Saurabh Mukherjee has requested me to cover this. So again, I request everybody there that this is the flow. Please say it. This is the flow of drafting. Means title of the invention, then the field of the invention, background of the invention, object of the invention, summary of the invention, brief description of the drawings, detailed description of the invention, and also with the drawings also. You have to give two descriptions for drawings. One is brief and one is full-fledged. Then each point says you have to put claims. You have to put the claims there also. And lastly, abstract. So if I move forward, then I want to cover what is actually we have to mention, how we have to mention the title of invention. What is actually mean for title of invention? Title of invention means, students, that it should be placed at the top of the first page of the specification. Very top of the very first page of the specification. This is the first title, and it should be brief. It should be brief, but not technically accurate and descriptive. It should be brief, but it should be technically accurate and descriptive. Means there should be no Ram Kahani. If I talk in Hindi, there should be no Ram Kahani, nothing. It should be crisp and clear, but technically sound. It should also contain fewer than 500 characters. 500 से कम शब्दों में आपको वहाँ पे करना होता है. Then what is the meaning of cross references to related applications? You have to know this is actually which we call when we write a paper. We say what is the background and what are those previous work actually. The previous one, which we call as we do in a review paper or a literature survey paper where we just make a survey paper also. We do survey of the past work. Same here also, you have to give some applications which are filed before your work and in which year, what date. For applications here, for applications filed on or after September 16, 2012, the specific reference, any prior applications, one is claiming priority, it must be included in the application data sheet. Rule number, it comes under rule number 1.76. For applications filed prior to September 16, 2012, the specific references to the prior applications may be in either an application data sheet, may be in either an application data sheet, which is said to be in rule number 1.76A, or in the first sentences of the specifications of a newly filed patent application following the title. Title के 10 सवाल आप अगर आप ये वाला second rule follow करते हैं for applications filed prior to September 16. But now we actually filed on and after September 16. We are actually ending on this. So we have to give some references. See the word. We have to provide some references. When I show you the example, I will try to show these things there, how it is being done in the drafting part. Then second comes here, the statement regarding federally sponsored. This is the meaning actually. Okay. So there are some federal R&D sponsored also. So if there is a governmental interest in the invention, there is some interest in the government. A statement as to rights to inventions made under federally sponsored research and development is ordinarily including then we have to include this thing under this category. If it is your invention is having some government interest, means you are going to solve some government issues. Now, background of invention covers what? The background of invention be broken down to include number one, field of the invention, which is a statement that generally describes the field to which the claimed invention pertains and which can include paraphrasing of the applicable US patent classification definition. The second part says description of the related art, means your work. It is having two parts. First is the field of invention. The second one is a description of the related art. Now, after this, you have to provide a summary of the invention in the draft. What is a summary? How you cover that? You have to cover the subject matter actually. The subject matter of the invention. What it is for and what is actually it is going to hit it. What is actually it is going to cover it. Subject matter of the invention should be described in one or more clear, concise sentences or paragraph. Okay? The summary of the invention should be consistent with the claimed invention and should be more than a mere statement, not a simple statement, which should be more than a mere statement of the objects of the invention. It is thorough. We have to cover it thorough. Although statements should about the objectives of the inventions are permissible. Whatever you have means whatever your objectives are for going for a patent, it is actually permitted to cover here again in the summary of the invention part. Then brief description of the drawing, where there is no particular need or requirement to keep the summary brief. Read the sentence again. whereby there is no particular need or requirement to keep the summary brief. There is no need to be to do anything in this section other than to be brief only. In a brief description of the drawing, all you should do is and identify what that drawing is, as if you are placing a caption on the drawing. Means if you have to describe your drawing using the captions there, and also you can describe in fewer words, in lesser words, what is that drawing actually and what actually it is related to. Then after brief, you have to give a detailed description of the drawings. And applicant is ordinarily permitted to use his or her own terminology as long as it can be understood. This first point is very important. Read it again. An applicant is ordinarily permitted. You are actually free to use his or own terminology, whatever terminology you are using while describing the drawing. Reference characters used in the drawings are referred to in the text. रेफरेंस कैरेक्टर्स यूज द ड्राइंग्स जो भी आपने ड्राइंग्स में जो भी आपने टैग यूज कर रहे हैं that should be referred to the text. So why? Because reader can look at the drawing, and then immediately go to the text part also to correlate it. That should be maintained. So what this is what I have said. The description is a dictionary for the claims. ये जो आप describe हम कर रहे हैं, it is actually hitting the claim part also and should provide clear support, and it will provide a clear support for all terms used in the claims. आप कुछ terms use करेंगे claims में, उसको support करेगा. With every feature is specified in the claims illustrated. Now comes the claims part. How you will do the claiming? See, the applicant shall particularly point out, and also it can point out very precisely also, that claim the subject matter which he or she regards as his or her invention. Means he or she is claiming that this invention is mine and is very novel and robust, novel and unique. Okay, so what actually you are doing, you have to claim that in that manner actually. I will show you the example, and this point I think will be covered more nicely there with the help of example, with some draft. Okay, what is abstract? You all know very well. All the technical members I think know. They can give some ideas to the students. What is abstract? The content of the abstract should allow the reader to quickly determine from a cursory inspection, means a very fast inspection, that the nature and the technical disclosure means what actually the patent is, and what technically discovering, and what is new in that. That abstract should be very crisp and clear. The abstract should not refer to marriage or something. Ram Khani वहाँ पे allowed आपको नहीं है. And it also should not compare the invention with the client. Here, you will not compare it. Comparing is not allowed in the abstract. It should be very clear about the thing you are doing, and that should allow the reader to determine what actually this invention is and the nature of the invention is. Okay, what technically you have covered that. Now, types of claims. Claims are of two types. So independent claims and dependent claims. Independent claims are self-contained and standalone claims that do not bear reference to any other claims. These are called as independent claims. That is not correlated to any other claims. The first claim is usually an independent claim, which you define in the drafting. The first point number 1, I will show you. The point number 1, the first claim, that is usually comes under the category of independent claims. That defines the essential novelty and inventive technical features of a product or a process. Okay, I am going a bit fast, yes I know, but if Saurabh ji will request me, I have no issues with sharing of these contents of PPTs to Paliwal Sahab and to you, and from you and Paliwal Sahab. Yeah.
Okay, sir, continue,
Yeah,
sir. No
please
problem. Continue, sir.
Okay, so you will get this contents also later on, my PPTs. you can refer it. The patent consists of at least one independent claims. It is mandatory. One independent claim is very much important, and you can go on claiming more and more, 3, 4, 5, how much you want. Independent claims are usually broader as compared to the dependent claims, so as to prevent potential infringers from circumventing the independent claims in any which way. Nobody can infringe it, which means nobody can later on copy it, later on claim it that it is a claim of yours, of theirs. So that is the meaning of this line, that as compared, the independent claim is very much important. The very first independent claim is to be there. It also known as principal claims. This the first independent claim is also known as principal claims. Then comes if I summarize it, the independent claims may represent, number one, a claim for a thing. What are the things? For example, for a physical entity called a system claims or a product claim. There are two things. The number 2 point is a claim for a method of making or doing a thing. The second category is a claim for a method of making or doing a thing. कोई काम कर रहे हैं, उसका तरीका है आपका, कैसे करते हैं, उसका मेथड वो कौन करेगा. For example, for an activity called as method claim or process claim or use claim. These are 3 categories of activities. So that covers the point of the claim. Then, if you fall on the second category of claim, it's called as dependent claim. Please mute your mic. If you are there, Sonal and Amol. Sonal, सौरभ जी.
हाँ सर, मैं करता हूँ सर.
सौरभ,
Please mute yourself. I request all participants to mute yourself. Actually,
Saurabh ji, please ask your.
Actually, okay sir. Okay sir, all are mute now. Okay sir. Okay sir, you continue sir. Sir, you continue sir. Okay sir.
Mute all. So, dependent claims are actually those claims where references to an earlier claim. See, it is just opposite of the independent claims. See, independent claim says that means should not depend on any other claims or something like that. But dependent claims are that bear reference to an earlier claim.
सर आपका ऑटोमेटिक उधर से ही हो गया है सर. हाँ सर, आपको
can
mute
have
नहीं किया
some
सर, वो ऑटोमेटिक
references
कंट्रोल
to your
में नहीं दिख रहा आपको.
independent claim.
वो सर एक बार सर्वर वाले को बता देना पड़े. हाँ मैं बोलता हूँ हाँ.
Minute aspects and optional features that are not described in the independent page. Saurabh ji, I am getting an echo. Saurabh ji?
Yes sir. Okay, 1 minute sir, 1 minute. Sir.
Saurabh ji?
Yes sir.
I am getting an echo.
So now it is okay sir?
What I am saying now?
Sir,
No, I think so.
So we are not getting echo actually.
Okay, now it is okay.
Okay.
What happens, what I am saying, it is coming back to me.
Okay. Now okay sir?
Okay. No, again, it is echo. Let's see. Okay, move forward. The last sentence says that the dependent claims reads into it the features of the independent claims. Means if in short I say actually dependent claims are derived form of your, I will use one word, derived. Dependent claims are derived from your independent claims, and we further explore it and enlarge it and then describe it and put a claim which comes under the category of dependent claims. Then comes to the scope. So these are the few things. Claims must not be too broad to cover more than what the applicant has in fact invented. It should not be so broad, actually, it should be crisp. In a very few words, it should be described. Claim number 1, claim number 2, claim number 3, like this when we move forward. Claim must not be too narrow, not should be too broad, not should be too narrow, because you have to use your expertise here, how you are going to claim your distance. So actually each claim, the final line is of this PPT is, I want to just highlight you the importance of the claims, because as I said it earlier also, each claim is actually checked. See, the word is the last point of this PPT. Each claim is actually checked on its own merit. So we have to claim here, and therefore, if one of the claim is objected, एक claim अगर आपका objection में आ गया, it does not mean that the rest of the claims are invalid. It means only that particular claim is actually valid for objection. Okay, not are the others. Okay, it is therefore important to make claims on all aspects of the invention. इसलिए कहा जाता है, आपको हिंदी बोल रहा हूँ कि आपने invention को जितने अच्छे से आप क्लेम कर सकते हो, छोटी छोटी बातें, बड़ी बड़ी बातें, उतने नंबर ऑफ क्लेम हमें कर दीजिए आप, बिकॉज अगर मान लीजिए कोई क्लेम आ भी गया ऑब्जेक्शन में तो सिर्फ वही जाएगा, बाकी नहीं जाएगा. To ensure that the applicant gets the widest possible protection. See, the claims actually will give you the widest possible protection. So it will protect your invention actually. So try to give the claims as good as possible and as good as you can. The structure of the claims. Now this is the structure. I will show you the one example. There you can get an idea. So these are few points which is there. This is the structure of the typical exam format. I or we claim. If you are alone doing a patent, then the I will come. If there are n number of people there, then we should use we claim. Our device number 1, number 2, number 3. And see, number 2 claim is related to the number 1 claim, because our device as claimed in claim number 1 means it is referring to the claim 1. Dependent. Okay? But the first one, have anybody noticed? The first claim doesn't have any dependency. So what is that? It is an independent claim, not a dependent claim. Others, you can say that others claims are come under the category of dependent claims. So again, this is the flowchart of a from filing to grant. आप फाइल करते हो अपने पेटेंट को और जो जाता है ग्रांट तक, ये ऑलरेडी सेशन 1 में कवर कर चुका हूँ. थोड़ा मैंने आज भी दिखाया था ये flowchart, वही सेम flowchart है in a different way. Okay, then this slide is for the faculty members there who are actually trying to convert their thesis. If you are a PhD holder or you are a MTech holder, so you must have a thesis. But I do understand when you have preparing that thesis, you have published 1 or 2 papers also. Now the papers, please note it down. That papers are actually on a server, or a server, means online. That papers cannot be patented, but as a whole thesis can be. Or if you are trying to do for a paper also, so first don't get it published in a journal. First try to get a patent of that work, and then afterward publish in a journal. Because the rule says, patent rule says, if anything, any word, any line, anything comes public online, that cannot be patented. This is the rule. So never go to publish a paper in a hurry. Write a paper. If it is a very good paper, you have done something wonderful. Try to get that patent on that research paper and then try to put in a journal and get it published in any Scopus or SCI journal. Okay, at your choice. So this is the journey of the thesis or research paper to a patent. This is actually the thing, journey. If you're writing a paper or a thesis and you want it to patent, these are some phases which you have to go through. And very simple word is there. I'm not going to read it out. I'm tired now and I have to go also. So, sorry. Now, as I have said that I have to cover something regarding your example also. So this is actually link. I'm trying to use it. Sir, Saurabh, is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Saurabh,
Yes,
is
sir.
it
Yes, sir.
visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No,
So
screen,
see,
sorry, screen is
I'm
blank.
present.
Sorry, screen is coming blank.
Okay, it is coming blank.
Only green background is coming, and nothing is written.
No. I am sharing an example actually. So how can I do it now? I'm into this. No. Fine. It's called Ketan sir, basically. Yes. The whole room is full of Sagan.
So on Saturday we are planning the webinar on machine learning for undergraduate and postgraduate first year students. So for that and as per your suggestions, we are going to change this into the
Chat. Language there. Thank you very much.
thank you.
Just give me a second. I have called a technical person to.
Okay.
Is it now visible now? So,
No, sir. Only background is coming.
It's not visible, sir.
yeah. So this is actually a form number 2 of patent drafting.
Okay. Sir, any Word format is not there, sir? Word format or PDF?
It is actually a PDF, sir.
Okay, PDF. Okay, it should come actually PDF.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do it. Just give me a second.
Now it is coming, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. So, students and secretary members, this is form number 2, the most important part, that is called drafting. As you see, it is said as complete specification. Patent rules, 3, the Patent Act, we can all see this. The main focus of today's session is complete specification. I am just showing you, and you can compare it with my wordings which I have. Sorry. Thank you so much. Sorry to So this is a complete specification which comes under section 10 and rule number 13. Okay. Now I'm showing this somewhat, which actually was I think 2 or 3 days back. It is 5. So can you please tell me what is this 5? This 10 coming here? Any guesses? What is this 5 and 10 coming? I will tell you. I think if this is not a interactive session, you won't be able to answer my question. But Okay, we will see in the question and answer session. So, Parimal sir, is this visible now?
It's visible, sir.
Okay. So, see the title of the invention. I told you if you compare these things with that slide, which is having the flow of the drafting, you see the first point was there is a title of the invention. See, you have to write it like this in a quotes. Title of the invention. V means there are so many invention characters. V applicants as argues because there are so many. So what is this? This is the form number 2. It will allow you to fill these details. See, one is the name, the other one is your nationality, and the other one is your address. Your address contains your designation, the department, the college you are working for, and the state, okay, and the PIN code number. Now, this is not followed in everything, but I don't know why, because it is mandatory. If you give a PIN number also, it is good. So, like this, some details of various, faculty members are there. So, see, they are having 12. In this patent, there are 12 members. Okay. The following specification particularly describe the nature of the invention, and the manner in which it is performed. It is very clearly mentioned. Okay. Now see, go through the way. This is page number 2. That is page number 1. This is page number 1. This is page number 2 of your form number 2. Now, field, the heading is field of the invention. Can you please coordinate these words with my activity? If you will find that yes, the second point in activity is field of the invention. See how very nicely, in a good manner, they have given the field of the invention. Okay, so again, I'm asking a question because many of you are worried about this 5 number and 10 number. Is it? So please understand, on this first page, every page is considered as a fresh page. This first page, actually this 5 is the line number of that content. See, count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5. If you go to 10, on top, if you count the lines on the top, it is 10. It comes automatically. Okay, bacha? Okay. Then, after the field of the invention, then the discussion of the prior art. See, the previous one, discussion of the prior arts. आपको कुछ मेंशन करने पड़ेंगे यहाँ पे जिन्होंने पहले काम किया है और जो आपके काम से मैच कर रहे हैं आपने क्या वर्क किया. See, I can show you. They have mentioned like this. And also, one more thing I want to highlight here. There's something written, some paragraphs regarding those previous work actually. Sometimes what happens, students are writing was, like if I am referring to some work, then before the start of this line, however, in front of that, you can also wrote that patent number of their patent. Patent number of their patent. जहाँ से आप इसको refer कर रहे हो, आप उनका patent number भी यहाँ पे लिख सकते हो, दिखाया जाता है. Anyway, so this is the some prior arts, previous ones. Then the automated plant. This is the heading of those work. Heading of those. See, this I am referring some previous one. Automated plant disease detection. What is that? From where I am bringing out? In the journal of a patent, in the journal, IP Office Media Journal, in the journal of a patent, this is the publication number of this patent. Understand? This is the patent number. They have clearly mentioned the patent number and they have brought it out, the abstract from that patent. Just copy it down, that abstract here. Okay? So you are referring to that. Second one, again, the second application. The type of application is application filed on this. This patent actually filed on the April 25, 19. Published on the date is September 3rd, 2020. Then the name of the inventors. Now tell me, would you like to see your names here? The answer is yes. Sometime, if I am referring some work, I would like to see your names, your faculty names, or student names here also. And when it will happen when you will file at least 2 or 3 patents by yourself. Try your hands. Without patents, there is no good API score. API score are actually there for patent published and for patent grant. If you try to move further, if you want a promotion from assistant professors to associate professor, nowadays many colleges are referring to the API scores. You can go to the site. यूजीसी साइट जाइए वहां देखिए यूजीसी साइट पे वहां पे एक API स्कोर का फॉर्म पड़ा हुआ है. ट्राई योर हैंड्स देयर एंड सी आप किस किस प्रेफरेंस में नंबर गेन कर सकते हैं और क्या क्या काम आपने बिल्कुल नहीं किया हुआ है. बट इफ यू आर इन टीचिंग लाइन you have to fulfill all those requirements which are there in the API score form of UGC. If at least do patent, there are numbers in that form. Okay, anyway, this is my motivation to you, all of you. I am trying my hands to motivate you as much as I can. Then there, again, some patent is there, technical references. Again, the number, patent number, or for abstract, and then the type of January 18, 2019. They are very latest, very latest patents. Then the inventor's name on this. Again, this one. See how many of the references they have taken, they have cited those. Then method using non-genic sequence detection is a patent number like this. So like this, I'm trying to just give it out to is how to mention the prior arts. These are called as prior art. Prior one is पहले का. Art one is work. Art means one is work. पहले कौन से काम किए गए हैं उनको हम रिपोर्ट कर रहे हैं. I hope you are satisfied with this now. Moving further, what is this? Summary of the present invention. Now from here onwards, you are going to write something about your patent. So I'm sorry, I cannot read it out and just right, but as I've said in the earlier presentation, yes, or earlier PPTs, that you have to be very crisp and particular about writing something in paragraphs here. So this is your work. You are describing your work. See, the line number is coming 15 like this, page number is 11, and then what I want to show you is, before the end of the session, brief description of the drawings. If you follow the PPT, the sequence, it says you have to first describe the brief description and the detailed
इसमें से बार-बार चैट का प्रॉब्लम आ जाता है.
So brief description of drawings जो आपने यहाँ पे PPT में यूज करी हुई है, वो आपने यहाँ पे उसको मेंशन कर रखा हुआ है. Then what comes? Then comes the what you call
पहले चैट को ऊपर आता है.
V claims, the most crucial part. Claims. आपने बारे में बता दिया, एनिमेशन के बारे में बता दिया आपने, ड्राइंग के बारे में बता दिया आपने, ड्राइंग के बारे में बता दिया के बाद आपका claims हो जाएगा. See, they have claimed one, first claim, then second claim. See, the second claim according to claim of one. Can I ask you what type of claim is this? It is called as dependent claim. But the first one will not say depending on this claim or that claim. Because this is the first one is an independent claim, which is mandatory. Then the other claim can follow that. The other claim comes under the category of dependent claims. So see, 2 claims, 3 claims, 4 claims, 5 claims like this. And this is the date in which it is being. See, 18th day of October. Can you imagine? Today is 20th. Day before yesterday, it has been filed. Once it is filed, it is secure. Okay, then the signature of this all this. Now the last part is in the PPT, in the drafting is abstract. So this is your abstract. You have to do the abstract. Again, you have to write this. Like this, the drafting is done. So can I come to the main portion of your presentation? With this, I will try to finish my today's presentation in front of you all. Over to Saurabh and Paliwal sir.
Okay, if any participant is having any query, they can post their questions in chat box. On chat.
Yeah, it will be fine if the participant can post their queries so that can be answered from the expert. Dr. Ankur Saxena, so it will be, very nice, and it will look also good and add to some further value from the, expert that yes, all your queries get answered.
Saurabh, how many participants are there today?
So participants
Number?
today is 130.
Good.
Oh yes, sir. Okay, again request
Yes,
all
it is-
faculty
it is-
members and students, if you are having any query, you can post their query in chat box. Because this is very useful for you to draft the patent and any type of query you can post.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
I was happy to speak for the AICT Ministry of Education. ISSM. Lecture series 2 for your college. Champions. Again, thankful to all the management personnel there. My son, K.K. Bhalwasa, my friend and colleague, Saurabh Mukherjee.
Okay, I think so.
It is really nice to have a good, wonderful session from Dr. Ankur Saxena, sir. And I think it's just the beginning. And yes, we have got more miles to go. And if still there some query remains from the student or faculty side, so that will be answered from the expert. And I do hope that it is a very meaningful session. And there's definitely some takeaway home. And yes, people or students and faculty, they will strive hard to work on it and to produce some good patents in the near future. So I really am very thankful to Dr. Ankur Saxena sir for sparing his valuable time and continuing with the session. And yes, really, really thankful from the core of my heart. Yes, and we still need some more session in the near future also. Maybe not on this session, this topic, but some other upcoming topics. Yeah.
Fine, sir.
Thank you once again, Dr. Ankur Saxena.
My pleasure, sir. Always with you. Always with you.
Yes. So, sir, as a formality, just I have to summarize the thing. So, I, Saurabh Gupta, coordinator of AICT and Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell, sponsored Impact Lecture Series. So, first lecture is delivered by Dr. Ankur Saxena, sir. Sir is Director, AICT, Indus University, Ahmedabad. And sir has given the lecture on patent drafting for beginners. So, it will be beneficial for all students as well as faculty members to explore their skill and to innovate and present their talent in the terms of patent, in terms of filing the patent as well as the granting and publishing of the patent. I am thankful to AICT and Ministry of Education Innovation Cell for providing the financial support to conduct this event, and I am highly thankful to our Honorable Chairman Sir, Sri Sunil Raisoni Sir, Honorable Executive Director Sir, Sri Pritam Raisoni Sir, Director Madam, Dr. Preeti Agarwal Madam, IIC President, Dr. K.K. Paliwal Sir, all heads, deans, faculty members, and my dear students to attend this session. So, in the second session, there will be at 2 p.m. there will be second session by Dr. Rajkumar Singh. So, at that time, I will float the feedback form of the first session, and later there will be the session will start. So, thank you one and all. Thank you, Ankur sir, for sparing time for our students, for our college, and we will be continuously touch, sir. Not only for session.
I will look forward.
Yes, sir.
Saurabhji, I will look forward. I would like to hear with these two sessions.
Yes, sir.
If somebody going for patent, then I will be happy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Otherwise,
It will
no.
be there. It will be there. It will be there, and we will go-
Definitely, sir. Today's session has really motivated our young and energetic faculty as well as students. So we are quite hopeful for a positive outcome. And yes, if there is a need be, we can ask you for any help anytime as per your convenience.
Sure. Anytime, sir. I will be there always.
Okay. So,
I will be there always, sir.
Paliwal
Okay,
sir, could
sir.
we close
Thank
the
you,
session,
sir.
sir?
Yes, sir. Please.
Thank you all for attending this session. Thank you, Ankur sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Doctor. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.